What is happening?
What's up? What's up?
Here we are. You know what time it is. I'm Matt P.
I'm Jeremy Chase.
And you are listening to Parking Lot Parables.
Oh, yeah. We back.
I just want to say, y'all must have some of the most bad diarrhea in the game.
Man.
The way y'all buying up this toilet tissue is stupid.
Like, for real. It's getting ridiculous out there, bro.
I seen a video of these two ladies. It was two ladies. I guess this other lady. They was fighting over tissue, man.
Oh, wow.
Lady had like 3 24 packs in her cart.
God dog.
Just ridiculous, man.
Like, yeah. Of course, we're talking about the coronavirus. If you haven't caught on,
the Rona.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bad little Rona and she's mean little girl.
Said the beverage.
I feel sorry for Corona beer, man.
Bro, that's gotta take a huge hit from them. Like,
them
man.
Chinese restaurants.
Oh yeah, man.
It's crazy out here.
I ain't gonna lie, I had Hunan House the other day, so.
Oh yeah, I had the Great Wall.
That.
And you know, I ain't gonna lie, they rice was trash.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like, but I've never been there before, so I mean, their rice might have always been trash.
Oh, dang.
Either that or they might have been skipping out on ingredients. Due to what's going on,
man.
But I tell you that I do like how, you know, there is a lot of people who can keep lighthearted about this. You know, there's a lot of comedians, you know, making a lot of jokes to help ease people.
And you know what, you need that every now and then.
Yeah, they need something, boy.
So pretty much today we're going to talk about, you know, what you should turn to or who you should turn to during the crisis.
Yeah, like, or better yet, maybe posing a question. Like, who do y'all turn to?
Exactly. Like, who do y'all go to when something this big is happening?
Yeah, like.
Because there's been a lot of panic in the world, like, all over. Mm-hmm. I think even Italy, the whole city or country has been shut down. Like, no one can leave their house or nothing. But they still, you know, they making the best situation out of it. Yeah. They'll be out on a balcony playing music, singing, you know, just enjoying, you know, each other. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little more about that.
Man,
like,
what would you do if they tried to lock you in the house for a couple weeks, man?
I mean,
boy, like I said earlier, I'm gonna be tiptoeing and sneaking out the house. What?
I mean, bro, I don't know, cause you know we had the hurricane, and you know we stay in the house then. Although that was 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, I mean I can do 1 or 2 days.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be hard. Like
hard.
It'll be very.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna be out and about.
Yeah.
If and I don't feel to just like go working out.
I mean, yeah.
That's really my thing. I mean, because I don't really go out for too much else outside of working out or going to work.
Yeah, same.
I mean, so.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, if I have to stay in, entertain myself. I got some books I need to be reading anyway.
Yeah, I do got a couple
can work
books
on music. Can you know perfect my craft?
Yeah, if I have to stay in the house, I mean, as long as I'm getting paid. I guess if I ain't getting paid, then I ain't staying in the house.
I feel you on that. Go and make this money.
That's on dead.
Bruh, you know there was someone that made like $100,000 just selling Lysol wipes and tissue and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
you know what? That kind of brings us to a couple of well, we'll get to that later because for someone to make that type of money, first of all, they trash for that. Like trying to capitalize on people's fear like that.
Oh yeah, shoot, there was little kids in school, bruh. They selling like squirts of not Lysol, Germex.
Yeah,
and they got suspended. I was like, man,
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
as funny as that is what they get.
But for the kid, like, I'm like, if they stupid enough to buy it, then let them buy it.
Like, I mean, but see, but that just goes to show you, like, there's two type of parents. There's the fear mongers. And then there's the ones that's looking to try, I'm gonna use this to make some money.
Oh yeah.
Both are trash. Both are trash parents.
Oh yeah.
You got kids. You got the kids' parents who are dumb enough to that only reason they be buying that type of stuff is because at home their parents done got them so scared about everything that they feel like they need it.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
worse, and this may be, may not be that. Maybe their parents just didn't have the money to give them their own hand sanitizer.
That's true.
So I hope that ain't the case.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you ain't paying money for a couple of squirts either.
Right. Yeah. So they had money for something then. They ain't had money. They had money to pay for a few squirts, but they ain't have money to go buy a bottle of like what, $1.50?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They might have raised it up now.
Nah, they ain't raised it up. Not at Walmart. They just
well.
out.
Oh well. Hey. But yeah, we're talking about who we turn to during the crisis. I know we've had some major crises in America. One that really sticks out to me is 9/11. And I know that was way back. But I know during that time, it's like the world was panicking. You know, there was like rumor of wars. There was rumor of, just like terrorists. And you know what? A lot of people were being discriminated against. All the Indian stores, people flying, like all of that. It affected us. And it seemed like during that time, everyone came together, and they came together for prayer. Like the whole country, it seemed like we came together. We were united in prayer. After a couple of years after it died down, it's like we just went on to the same old. And I'm like, so I'm like, to me, I'm scared that, it's going to take something as big as this to really get folks' attention, to build unity. Because we've been there's been so many things going on, from police shootings to trafficking to just this whole country is just all out of whack, man.
Yeah, you can fast forward 7 years later after that attack, and you remember the recession they hit us.
Oh yeah, man, sure.
Gas prices shot up to $5 a gallon.
Ooh, I remember that.
People was out here walking. People was out here stealing.
Yeah.
Like the economy had plummeted. America's economy had plummeted, and people really didn't know if we were gonna make it out of that.
Exactly.
And fear then and again, fear took over. Yeah. People was acting crazy, man.
And you know what, man? You really have to have a calm head during these situations. It doesn't, whenever there's a situation like that, don't panic. Me, I trust in God, in all things. Because you don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow. And I'm not saying just due to the virus, but just daily. You never know when the Lord's going to call you home. But at the same time, you can't live in fear. You have to live your life to the fullest of what God has called you to do. I think even the last time we were talking about not settling. Man, you can't settle for fear to be in your life. Because it will run you. If you allow all of this panic to overtake of what you're thinking, no. Now's the time to really focus on you, how you can do better, how you can, just prepare better. Man, we really have to stop and not fear.
True.
Yeah.
Real talk. Matthew 6:7 says, "Can any one of you by wearing add a single hour to your life?"
No.
Luke 12:25 says basically the same thing. Who of you by wearing can add a single hour to your life? None of us can. What is it saying at the bottom? What's the bottom line? Wearing isn't gonna help anything.
And you know what? There was this verse I think it's 2 Timothy 4:7 or something like that. I forgot the exact verse, but it says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind." And we gotta use all three of them. Don't allow what the media say to get you all in a frenzy. You gotta control your thoughts. You can't allow what's going on to get you down. And I know there's a lot of people who aren't working right now. Trust in God. I know there's plenty of times where I personally, I wasn't able to pay certain bills, but God always made a way. Like, man, he's like, over these past couple of years, I learned to really trust God to the point where, you know, if I don't get my next paycheck, I won't be so in fear that, you know, stuff isn't going to get paid, because he always makes a way, man. Like, if you truly love him, truly trust him, truly obey him, and give your life fully to him, he'll provide for you. True. And, you know, sometimes he will allow stuff like this to happen so he can let you know that, hey, I got your back.
Yeah.
And, you know, just have to, you know, just search within yourself. If you do feel fearful, get reliable information. Everything that's being put out on the internet, it's not true.
No.
Like, fact check. You know, for a long time we've had like celebrities dying, and it wasn't true. You gotta do your research on stuff.
Some of them been dead for years.
Okay, and
died like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
and they keep
just
popping
really,
up on Facebook. Like,
I'm telling you, like, died yesterday. I'm like, man,
like, hold on,
do your research, cause man, you'll go crazy if you don't, you know, just have reliable sources.
Here's a story about fear.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the disciples? They were on the boat,
mm-hmm.
and you know Jesus was asleep, and they were all fearful because it was like a huge storm that was hitting the boat. You know, they woke up Jesus. You know, like, Jesus, we about to,
finna die.
We finna die.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, y'all ain't got no faith, man. He says, peace be still, and the storm just stopped. Just like that. Or when Jesus was walking on the water,
mm-hmm.
and Peter was like, Jesus, if that's you, tell me to come out there, and I'll come out there.
Yeah.
Like, so he was focused on him. He was focused on Jesus. He was walking on water. Exactly. And as soon as he took his eyes off the water, off Jesus and onto the water, realized that he was walking on water, he starts drowning.
Exactly.
So, you know, everything we worry about, everything we're concerned about is minimal. I mean, it's really not. It's really never as bad as we make it out to be.
Oh no. It's usually the exact opposite. Like Matt was saying, you got to keep your focus on God. No matter what's going on, like, you really have to keep your focus on God. And there may be some people out there listening that don't believe in Christ. Now is the time. Like, there's so many signs that, you know, Jesus is real. And, you know, it don't take don't let it take something drastic to make you believe in Christ, man. Because I know for me, if I would have been an unbeliever, bruh, and like, it would be a different story.
If you was an unbeliever, where would you be right now, bro? I mean, I think a lot of us know. People be like, if it wasn't for God, ain't no telling where I'd be. Nah, know.
I know.
You know.
I know.
I know.
Bro, I would have been locked up in a mental facility. I would have been in jail, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been doing some stuff I definitely ain't have no business doing.
Yeah.
I would have been a different character altogether, man.
If it wasn't for God, the people you are listening to right now, we would not be
at all.
Like,
man.
Real talk, man. I know I'd be in a club somewhere, assuming I was free, because there would probably be some people I'd have tried to. Y'all know where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's real, man.
Yeah, it just is what it is, man. But
that's real. Shoot.
Like, you know, people. People try you, boy, and you be like, boy, how much you weigh?
And you know what, man? My patience would have been would have been trash.
Oh yeah.
Like, man, like, there's so much that, you know, having Christ in my life has benefited me, you know. But, you know, especially during these types of times, man, it's the perfect time to minister to others. Perfect time to, you know, allow, because people, like, some people, you know, they need prayer, but they don't even know they need prayer. It's a perfect time to say, hey, everything's gonna be all right. But, you know, during this time of crisis, just focus on them.
And I just want to say this, because I've been seeing this a lot recently. Like, people trying to mix Native American, you know, their religious beliefs, rituals, and practices with biblical practices. Like this whole, I know you saw this post about burning sage, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I just want to say, if you gonna burn sage to cleanse yourself,
nah, that ain't gonna work.
To cleanse your home, and then say, I love Jesus, you are conflicted.
Very.
Okay? You are conflicted.
Yeah.
There was no burning. Okay, and there was no burning of sage in the Bible, mentioned in the Bible. Now I know some people. I believe some people are trying to compare burning sage to like the use of oil. Okay, no.
They trying to say it's the burning bush.
Like no, like it's like they're saying like you use like people like you use burning of sage to like you know, cleanse people of spirits and stuff. Like people used to lay in hands using the oil, anointing people with oil.
Oh no, that's
like no, it
totally
is not the
different.
same. It is not
totally
the same.
Different.
Now what I'm saying is, I'm not knocking it. If you want to do that, but don't conflict the two because they are not the same
at all, man.
So if you're gonna believe in one thing, believe in it. But don't put them together like they the same thing and they're in the same, like it's all in the same book. It isn't.
Yeah, man.
Don't lie to yourself.
It ain't.
Don't lie to yourself.
Don't lie to others.
A lot. I mean, don't lie to others. Just be like, yeah, I decided I'd rather burn sage and do this, that, and the third, and leave it alone.
You know what, man? We really do have to stop, like, making idols of certain stuff. Because you can make an idol of that, you know. If you can't sleep at night, you gotta burn the sage. Like that's an idol.
Put a dream catcher.
Yeah, like
on top of my head, you know. And I respect, you know, I respect other people's right to believe whatever they want to believe.
Exactly.
All we saying is, don't compare the two. They're not the same.
No.
I mean, there may be there are similarities as far as what the religion. As far as the religion goes, like there may be similarities, but they are not the same.
Yeah.
So stop lying to people out here. Believe in what you want to believe.
Yep.
But just stick to something.
Oh,
if you're gonna stick to the Bible, stick to the Bible.
Exactly.
If you want to burn sage for any reason outside of it smells good, then do that.
Exactly.
But don't mix the two. Don't be saying I love Jesus. The universe blessed me. What?
Yeah, like universe. Like,
universe.
What can stars do for you?
I'm like yes, astrology is mentioned in the Bible, but not from the aspect that that's something you should believe in.
Exactly.
Like that's something that the righteous believed in. It wasn't. It's not in there.
I think there was even a verse where I think Paul was talking about it. He was like, of course, you know, there's some of you who can tell when it's gonna rain, but God controls all. He can change that in an instant. So, you know, it's not good to rely on stuff like that. I know even relying on like different what you call them, your horoscopes and stuff like
that's
that.
Astrology.
That's and astrology. Then, you know, you'll have these. You know what, bro? I even there was a app on Facebook that was called Message from God. And like, you know, I used to read it all the time. Like, man, this is on time. This sounds like it's from God himself. But then I had to hold myself. I'm like, hold up now, because like hardly any of it spoke of Jesus, and like some of them were very, very vague. So even with these like apps, you have to be careful of what you allow to enter your spirit, your mind, what you watch, man. Like, you know, there's certain stuff that's not for you.
Yeah.
Every believer is different. I will say that.
Yeah.
There's certain things that I know I can't watch because I know how I am. And there's certain things that, you know, someone else can't take, but I can.
For example, let's give them an example. One person might be able to have a drink and they be good. Another person may have a drink and next thing you know, they on the 20 shots in.
Yeah, man.
Toe up.
Yeah.
They can't handle it.
You have to know your own limits. And I'm not saying that you should test those limits either.
Yeah, that's definitely.
We all know ourselves.
Never a good idea.
We all know ourselves. We know what we can and can't do. It's clear as day. If you are addicted to something, it's better that you don't even touch it, to be honest. And, you know, you just have to grow in those areas. But we're talking about, you know, what to do in crisis.
Yeah, I had to get that out myself.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because, in this crisis, you know, this has been going on a lot recently.
Yeah.
And I even seen a post where it was like, y'all just had to make them brooms stand up. Y'all just had to burn sage. Now, like, first of all, I don't believe that. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to say I don't believe that virus came from all that. But, I just want people to be clear on the subject. Exactly. They're not the same. They don't go hand in hand.
Yep.
It's not biblical. So if you want to believe, if you want to be the new age, just be in the new age.
Exactly.
If you're going to be Bible, be Bible. And notice I didn't say Christian. I didn't say religious.
Nope.
I didn't say about the church.
Nope.
I didn't say none of that. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the word of God and your relationship with him.
Exactly.
That's all I'm talking about. I ain't talking about nothing else.
Nothing.
That's what I'm turning to.
But yeah, man, like you say, it's good to focus on how you can be better in this time. Like, you got all this free time if you're not working, or if your kids are home and you're watching them. Like, read your word, you know, do something productive. You never know. This might be the time that God is really calling you to perfect whatever craft that you have. I know we were talking last time about not settling. Perfect those things that God has gifted you to do. If he's gifted you to do music, perfect that craft. If he's, gifted you to do crafts or work with your hands, perfect it during this time. Now it's not the time to focus on the bad that's going on in the world. Now's the time to really, just sink into what you're gifted to do.
Yeah.
Like,
go to bond with your family.
Exactly, man. Like, now's the time where you can create those awesome memories with your family. Like, now, shoot, because we all be busy all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And we have to take those times to treasure, the people around us, the friends around us, our relationships. Like, invest in your family, man. Like, that time is precious. You won't get it back.
Like, y'all worried about catching the Rona. Like, people ain't been out here dying from everything else out here.
And you know what, bruh? They were even saying that the flu has killed more people than Corona.
Yeah.
This year alone.
Yeah, which I can believe
multiple by like 10. So like for every one, it's like 10 people the flu is killed. Yeah. So, either way, you gotta stay healthy. Wash your hands, do all the common sense thing to do.
Yeah, and I think I've seen some people say, well, why y'all keep bringing up the flu like the corona ain't out here dropping bodies? I was like, true, it might be out. They ain't dropping bodies. People. But the thing is, y'all didn't start acting crazy about nothing until this corona thing showed up.
Exactly, like
and the media isn't helping. They canceling all the sports. They trying to urge people to stay indoors. It's freaking people out.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, a lot of this stuff like this hygiene stuff, just being more mindful about how you take care of yourself. Y'all should have been doing this. So now you're worried. Should have washed your whole stinking.
Wash your neck.
Wash your feet. Fungus. Probably got corona feet.
Man, shoot, but yeah, and it's good during this time that we learn how to prepare and readjust. I know that some people may be jobless for a while, because there are a lot of places that's totally shutting down, and like that's why it's always good to have like a good savings. It's always good to have a backup plan. I always say my goal is to build up at least 3 months pay, just for emergencies, because you never know what can happen, man.
True.
Shoot, like,
honestly, you may even want to save something outside of your bank.
Oh yeah, man.
Because you never know what might happen with the banks too.
Oh yeah. Because man, it can get shut down.
Get one of those fireproof, like indestructible type cases.
Yep, them safes,
something like that. Something you can, just in case something happened to the crib, you can still get to that safe afterwards.
Exactly.
definitely want to consider all of those things.
Yeah, but just stay prepared. Stuff like this will happen. That's why I say it's good not to worry about what's going on right now. Don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow it'll take care of itself. So focus on today. If you're at work right now, or if you're going to work, just focus on that. Save all the crisis stuff for later. Even with your kids, don't let them just be out here wilding.
Oh yeah.
Make them read a book. There's plenty of I think there was a lot of free websites out there that were giving different things out for kids.
Yeah.
Where they can visit, different places where they can, continue to study, continue to learn, continue to grow. So take advantage of that stuff. Now might be a good time to see where your kids at in their education.
Mentally.
Yeah, man, cause
some of y'all kids is crazy, bro.
I mean, crazy.
And y'all know where y'all know where they get it from too. They get it from your side of the family.
Your side of the family.
But so yeah, this is a good time. This is really a good time to kind of just reestablish, because like bro was saying, y'all we get so busy. The kids got sports, they got after school activities.
Yep.
You got a job, and if you like a lot of this generation's parents, you not only do you have a job, but you got your own business possibly.
Exactly.
You're trying to be a social influencer, or you trying to do, I don't know, God knows what, and y'all really ain't really had no time like that to really get to know each other, man. Ain't no telling what your children have been going through.
Oh yeah, man.
In school. So this is the time to reestablish those strong connections.
And you know what, man? These kids are going through a whole different ball game than what we went through. You got kids that's bullying on a different level, and I think we even said this before. The internet has become a dangerous place for children.
It's weird. I mean,
I understand back in the day we could take all that.
But we got bullied face to face. They put their hands on you. Now it's just words.
Yeah.
It's they used to hit us with words and them hands.
Okay.
Now they just
we used to say
words.
Sticks and stones, and then they grab them sticks and stones.
They hit you with a stick.
Okay, and a stone.
Yeah, but now it's more just the words online, and half the time they be having fake accounts, but they be so hurt.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
It's ridiculous.
I really think it's because a lot of the parents, they're not not establishing these children.
Yeah,
man.
not building them up. Knowing their self-worth.
My mama didn't play the radio with that.
Okay, I feel you, man. But it's been a crazy time. 2020.
What happened to the year vision, yo? Can y'all still see clearly?
Bruh?
Can you see the the coronavirus? Can you see it? I tell you. Can you see it? Y'all ain't see that coming, did you?
At all.
God, dog. What?
But
I could start going in on some of these on some of these prophets and whatnot. What happened to y'all, fam? What happened, fam?
Okay.
Y'all ain't see this coming in the year vision. Y'all ain't see this coming.
Man,
but I ain't. I'm just playing, y'all. But all I'm saying is though.
Real.
A lot of people there was a lot of preaching going on about some doggone God's gonna take your boy. He didn't tell nothing. He ain't say nothing about no pandemic coming through. Doggone, we wasn't listening. We was too busy talking about, oh man, it's going down for the 2020. Yeah, it went down, all right.
Way down.
We just a quarter in too.
Man, shoot, for real though.
I seen a post.
It's March, shoot.
Yeah, I seen the post. Dude was like, I'm convinced by October we're gonna have Godzilla.
Man, but it's getting serious out there.
Yeah, man.
One thing we do want to tell you guys is to check on other people. You know, if you have like elderly in your family that you don't really contact as much, check on them. You know, this is a good time to really, you know, connect with people, especially your loved ones, your friends, your families. Check on people, like see if they're okay, because it's not just about your family, you know, making it through these times. There's plenty of people out here who have no idea what to do. Don't have any resources to do anything. And, you know, some of them, you know, they're prideful and they won't ask for help.
No, they won't.
But when you go out of your way to check on them, you know, they may, you know, be like, hey, I am, you know, sort of low on things. My job's been messed up. But, you know, you never know until you check on people. Mm-hmm. So just be mindful of others, especially when you're out shopping. You ain't got to get all this stuff.
Ooh.
You ain't got to get all this toilet tissue.
Tell you something.
It's ridiculous.
This week here alone, in just Valdosta, has revealed to me how, like, if something like really gets bad, if it gets like 28 days later bad.
Oh.
Y'all, I already know how y'all gonna act. Mm-hmm. Y'all done showed your true colors. Y'all showed your true colors just this week alone. Mm-hmm. Just this week alone, y'all done showed your true colors. I ain't seen them on this didn't happen in Valdosta, but you know, like I said, people fighting over toilet tissue. Mm-hmm. We seen people fighting over wine, busting each other in the head with wine bottles.
Yeah, bruh, it's crazy. Shoot, when I went to Dollar General. You know, they were going over all this tissue and stuff, and they had a pallet of it in front of the store, and it's like, you know, I just went in there to get a drink or something, and like, I saw people just creeping down the aisles. They got their children close to them, like, stay right behind me, you know, don't touch nothing. And I'm like, man, boy, they wild. Like, I understand to stay safe, but at the same time, you can't be fearful.
And that is exactly
and you know what
is happening right now.
You're instilling that fear in your child. Now they don't even know what's going on.
See, them the parents whose children is buying the sanitizer.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you listening to this, I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, is my child buying the sanitizer? And let you know, or is my child selling the sanitizer? Mm-hmm. Either way, when you get done asking yourself, just know this: you're trash.
But yeah, always, you know, see about someone else. But you know what? I truly believe these situations happen to bring us all together. That's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. It ain't about, you know, to break us apart, to divide us. And as you see now, as a country, we are coming together.
Are we?
I see it. Now, as far as the grocery shopping and all that, no. But there's been a lot of like celebrities going out their way to pay people wages who can't work. I know even some NBA stars are paying wages to people who usually work in the stadium and stuff like that. But you know, these times of crisis, they bring people together. But let's keep this same mindset when it's over, because I don't want something else to happen to get us to unite together. Well, like,
one thing you can, I hate to say it, bro, but one thing you can bet on, something else gonna happen.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Well, I will say this: I'm gonna be better prepared next time.
Oh,
I mean, ain't nothing. Shoot, ain't like it for nothing. It's just like y'all jokes.
Man, it's like
financially.
Like, yeah.
You don't want to get caught slipping out here.
Yeah, because you never know, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, tomorrow they might even say that we all locked in the doors and can't go nowhere.
Ooh, and y'all gonna see me tiptoeing in.
Shoot, I might just be asleep, man.
I ain't gonna lie. That first 24 hours, I'm probably in the house. I'm gonna be on PlayStation Network, y'all, and me never_C, the letter C _ _ sweat.
And the Chase Harden.
PlayStation 4 and Xbox is dead. It says live, but I'm telling you it's dead.
You know what? Their servers really did go down.
See here?
For Xbox.
I seen that.
Was like, dang.
I was like, how you gonna call yourself Xbox Live and you dead? That ain't pimping.
But yeah, man, like we really gotta stay prepared for all that's going on in the world. You never know, like, man, really, to be honest, it's some foolishness.
Yeah, it really is.
Shoot, speaking of which,
y'all know what time it is.
Oh yeah,
Miss Me with the foolishness. Now, I want y'all to appreciate, before we get into this, I want y'all to appreciate how hard it was for us to look for an article that didn't have anything to do with the beverage.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That Rona.
Like, for real. Like, it was hard. It wasn't easy. We had to take some time to find something. We didn't want to find anything. We had to find something that was completely unrelated.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was just how I felt. This is how we felt.
Really, I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Yeah. Speaking of jelly. All right, so this is what is this? La Cruz, New Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, a New Mexico woman is facing charges after police say she stole a car and later tried to claim she was a pop singer. She was pop singer Beyonce Knowles.
The Beyonce,
too. I didn't know she was considered a pop singer, but okay.
I mean, she is.
Okay, well, Serena Henry was arrested. This is the lady's name. Saturday morning in New Mexico when an officer spotted a vehicle that resembled one that had recently been reported stolen. So according to the court documents, the 48, and she look every bit of it too. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see the picture.
Oh yeah, we gonna pull this up for y'all.
The 48-year-old ignored the police orders to pull over and later parked in front of her home. Documents say she told the police she was Beyonce. Police also reported Henry told the officer she found the keys in the vehicle and decided to take it for a joyride.
Man.
She wild.
And you gonna see the picture, like, bruh, she don't look a thing like her.
She also allegedly told the police that she didn't stop driving when she saw the emergency lights because she didn't feel like it.
Oh. So she just out here. I think even Beyonce would stop for the police. Like, man, and this lady looks nothing like her. I mean, nothing. The only thing they got in common.
She look like that fish off of SpongeBob. The one with the pink lips, it's got a long face.
Wait.
Like, hold up.
The me.
Hold on, let me find it.
The one that always says, my legs.
Hold on, bro. Let me find that picture, bro. If I find it, it's over with.
Oh, yeah. If you find it, I'll pull it up for the people to see.
Yeah, like, she looks like that doggone SpongeBob character, man. Like,
I mean, bruh, her hair's all out of place. Like, woof. She look like she got one of them Tyler Perry wigs for real.
And that's her real hair. That's the crazy part. Like, but she was towed up, man. I mean,
oof. Like, I'm not a big fan of Beyonce, but I give her way more credit than this.
Yeah, this was disrespect. I mean, like, if I was Beyonce, I'd sue her. Well, I ain't gonna lie, just
defamation of character.
Defamation of beauty.
Shoot, that was defamation of ugly.
Yeah, the definition of ugly, but she gonna be suing her for defamation of her beauty, of her face.
Okay.
Like, cause y'all gonna see what I'm talking about, man. This junk was wild, boy. She clearly ain't got no respect.
Okay.
Boy, let the Beehive find out about this. Man. Boy, it's gonna be over, boy.
Good God.
Boy, they gonna cook her, boy. You know they don't play about this type of stuff, man. People are weird, man.
Like, she told
this one.
Oh, yeah. That's who she looked like.
Don't worry.
Send that
we'll
to
show
me.
Y'all.
But, yeah, she do look like old buddy. I'm
like, she is wild, man.
She also look like old buddy who wanted pickles on this sandwich. Big.
Can I get a crusty crab?
Extra pickles. Man, but don't be out here lying. I'm just happy that this didn't happen in Florida. We gave Florida man and Florida woman a break this time.
You know what? I didn't even look Florida up. I'm sure if I had of, I'm sure I'd have found something, to be quite honest. All disrespect intended.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Florida, I heard they shut y'all beach down there in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Miami, man. I was
Hold
like,
up.
God dog.
Which beach did they shut down?
I think it was Miami Beach, bro.
What about the new beach? They ain't shutting them down. They should have shut that one down first.
All
them stink.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is they shut down Miami Beach. But yeah, man, you gotta be careful out here. Shoot.
Sure enough.
That Rona is out there. But at the same time, don't fear. Don't go crazy. Don't buy up everything, cause we need supplies too.
Yeah, everybody need to wipe their behind, man. Come on, man.
I'm telling you.
Like, y'all wild for that, boy. Y'all coming in. Everybody thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
I say, honestly, you better off buying a water filter instead.
Yeah, true.
Instead of buying all that doggone water, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, for real. But
then like the power gonna go out and all this type of stuff, which I don't think it will. And really, bro, I would be scared.
I mean, why would the power go out in this type of situation?
I mean,
people just acting crazy and they untoward the power plant. Now the power done went out.
Like,
that's some 28 days later stuff right there. Man.
I really don't want to have it as a situation where you can't go outside, cause you know there's gonna be a whole bunch of looting.
Yeah,
like a whole bunch of looting all over the country. I can see it now. There's gonna be jokers out here going after stupid stuff like flat screens and, you know, electronics.
Like they can just walk away with that.
Exactly. Like, man,
it's gonna be some people out here getting shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I'm actually like, one thing I was talking to somebody about. I was like, boy, if they start like you know, people start carrying, you know how people be open carrying and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Person just start huffing like, like, all right, walk away slowly. Yeah, y'all don't get her acting crazy, man. Gonna shoot somebody because they coughed.
Oh yeah,
one
man.
good time.
Golly, like you can't be like that now.
I'm like, so y'all, like, you know, we joking and we had, of course, you know, we busting a lot of jokes, you know. But you know, if there's anything that we said that you don't agree with, well, it ain't gonna change what we said.
But let us know in the comments.
Let us know, yeah.
Like, for real.
Engage. You don't like what I said about burning sage? That's all right. I'll probably throw some sage in my spaghetti. Yeah, you know. So, I mean, but yeah, y'all engage with us. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Parking Lot Parables.
Oh yeah, follow
at
us.
Gmail.
Mm-hmm. If you have a story for us, email us. You can put it in the comments. If you want to message us, that's fine as well.
On all social media.
Oh yeah. You can follow me at the Chase Harden on all social media.
You can follow me, Matt P, on Instagram, Matthew Priest, Facebook. I gotta learn how to I gotta change my names.
You got too many, bro.
I got too many, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
President and MP on Snapchat and Twitter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are on everything: Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube,
yeah,
Facebook. That's where if you want to see, go to YouTube or Facebook if you want to see the video podcast.
Oh yeah.
You know, but if you got stuff to do, just go to the Apple Music or Spotify. You can listen to it in the background while you do what you
sir.
do. But you know, we praying for y'all.
Definitely, always.
You know, y'all be easy, stay calm,
stay safe.
Don't worry because it won't change a thing
at all.
And I'm Matt P.
And I'm Jeremy Chase.
One time.
Yes, sir.